In this video, I want to share a trademarking strategy for brand new businesses. So whether you're launching a side hustle or you're planning a brand new venture, either yourself or with partners, one thing you want to think about when trademarking is you want to have the most protection possible for the least amount of expense. And so one of the strategies that we recommend to our startup clients is to really prioritize protecting your name. And we recommend this for a couple of reasons. One, your name is going to be the main way that people identify whatever it is you're selling. So whether you're selling products or you're selling services, maybe you're selling a software as a service or anything like that, you're going to be known primarily for your name. And so your name should be the first thing that you trademark. And the point where you want to trademark it is, the point where you've decided this is the name that you're actually going to go forward. Don't wait until you've been using it a couple of years. Do it right from the very beginning. The trademarking process takes a very long time in Canada. And so you want to get on the register as early as possible to get your registration through as early as possible. But also there is an advantage to being the first to file a trademark application for any given name. You're probably also going to have a logo when you launch your business. Now, whether or not this is the logo that you will keep for the next decade, or it may evolve, we often see that they change slightly, they evolve within the first year or two. Sometimes you're changing up the colors. So there is actually a registration strategy when it comes to logos as well. And so while I would recommend that you certainly own your logo with a trademark registration, before you file an application, I would encourage you to really think about whether this is a logo that is going to form part of your marketing for at least 5 years. If you think there is a possibility, maybe you just have a starter logo, you did something very quick and easy, possibly yourself, or you paid a freelancer to just, create something quick and easy for you, you may not want to take the steps to trademark that because it takes time, it takes effort, and it does take money. And so only really think about trademarking your logo if it is something that is going to form part of your marketing for a reasonable amount of time. Now, your logo also logos have a couple of different formats. So essentially, a logo can be just your name in stylized letters. And in this case, you don't have to trademark that separately. Your trademark for your name, which you're going to do in standard case lettering without any claim to any specific format, your trademark registration for that name is going to protect your use of a logo that just consists of that name in stylized letters. If your logo consists of your name along with an independent picture or design feature, you should consider registering the independent design feature by itself as a trademark without connection to the name. And here's why. So you already have your application filed for your name registration. You don't want your logo registration to be tied to the name. You want to have separate trademark protection for your specific logo, the picture, the icon, whatever independent design feature it is, assuming it is distinctive. You want to ensure that you have a separate trademark registration for that specific design feature, because that registration is going to give you exclusive ownership of that design as a trademark in connection with whatever products and services that you claim. And that trademark registration is not dependent upon somebody using it in connection with your name. So if they use a very similar or a confusing design in connection with a different name altogether, you still have a legal tool that you can use to force them to stop. And so this is why we would recommend that you have your name registration as your first priority. And if your logo consists of your name along with an independent design feature, you want to register that independent design feature as a separate trademark by itself without any words in the trademark registration. So that's just my simple tips about how to maximize your trademark registration budget as a startup when you are launching with a name and a logo. If you have any other questions or you want to talk about what specific trademark protection you should have for your new business, book a free consult with us. The link is in the first comment below. We're always happy to talk to people about owning and protecting their brand elements.